Remember that time I made that killer lasagna? Everyone loved it. Except, where did it go? My masterpiece vanished, leaving behind a lone, chipped Tupperware container. Where's the rest? Oh, honey, he's got that deer in headlights look. You know the one. Turns out, the man of the house decided to play Tetris with the leftovers in the fridge. It's like a game we play. I call it Spot the Husband's Mistake. It's not that he means to mess up, it's just his superpower. Like, does the man not understand the concept of container sizes? Why is the salad crammed into a container meant for a single grape? And where, pray tell, is the matching lid? Probably on a solo vacation with its Tupperware brethren. Look, I love the guy, I really do. But sometimes, just sometimes, I swear he's a walking, talking sitcom episode. He's the punchline to every joke, the king of comedic mishaps, the reigning champion of wait, you did what? And the best part, he doesn't even realize it. He'll just look at me with those big, innocent eyes and say, "What? What did I do?" And in that moment, I can't help but laugh. Because let's face it, life with him is never boring. It's a wild, unpredictable ride and I wouldn't trade it for the world. He says he helps with the laundry, bless his heart. It's the thought that counts, right? Except his version of help involves throwing clothes into the washer with the reckless abandon of a confetti cannon. Colors? Who needs them? Delicates? Sounds like a challenge. And don't even get me started on the folding. He folds clothes like a blindfolded origami artist. Shirts become abstract sculptures, socks resemble crumpled tissues, and towels? Well, let's just say they bear a striking resemblance to the dog's chew toys. It's like he's invented a whole new system of laundry anarchy. I swear, I once found a pair of my underwear folded into his sock drawer. How? Why? These are the questions that keep me up at night. But hey, at least he tries, right? And, honestly, his laundry escapades provide me with endless comedic material. Plus, it's a small price to pay for the joy of watching him try to navigate the mysteries of the dryer lint trap. Grocery shopping with him is an adventure. We're like two ships passing in the night. Except instead of ships, it's me with a carefully curated list and him with a laser focus on the chip aisle. He's drawn to anything with enough sugar to fuel a small country. I swear the man could sniff out a sale on cheese puffs from a mile away. And don't even get me started on his ability to completely miss items that are literally right in front of his face. Milk? Nope. Eggs? Gone. Toilet paper? Please, that's on aisle 5, haven't you heard? Meanwhile, I'm weaving through the aisles like a ninja warrior, dodging rogue shopping carts and trying to maintain some semblance of order in the chaos. It's a delicate dance, a symphony of sighs and eye rolls, but you know what? Even though it's a minor miracle we ever make it out of the store with actual groceries, it's never dull. Because let's be real, who needs a boring grocery run when you can have a comedy show on wheels? He's decided to cook dinner. Bless his heart, the man means well. But the kitchen is his personal danger zone. It all starts innocently enough. He dons an apron, he preheats the oven, he even consults a recipe. Gasp. But then, things take a turn. Smoke detectors start chirping, the dog hides under the bed. And I'm pretty sure I just saw him trying to put out a grease fire with a spray bottle of Windex. It's like watching a live-action cooking show gone horribly, hilariously wrong. The end result, let's just say it's an experience. Sometimes it's edible, sometimes it's an adventure in culinary archaeology. And sometimes, well, sometimes we just order pizza. But hey, at least he tries. And honestly, his kitchen misadventures make for some of the best stories. Plus, it's good to be reminded every now and then that I'm not the only one who sets off the smoke alarm on a regular basis. Section 5. Husband GPS malfunctioning as usual. Asking for directions is not in his vocabulary. He's convinced he has an internal compass, a sixth sense, a mystical ability to navigate the world without ever admitting he might be lost. Spoiler alert, he's usually lost. We'll be driving along, me innocently enjoying the scenery, when suddenly he'll take a sharp turn down a side street. "Where are we going?" I ask. "Shortcut," he replies, with the confidence of Magellan himself. 5 miles and 3 U-turns later, we're hopelessly lost. But does he admit it? Never. He'll just keep driving, muttering things like, "I know I'm in the right place, and this looks familiar," until, finally, I convince him to swallow his pride and ask for directions. It's a constant source of amusement, this stubborn refusal to admit defeat. But hey, at least it keeps things interesting, and who knows, maybe one day his internal compass will actually lead us to our destination. Until then, I'll keep my phone handy and a map tucked in the glove compartment, just in case. Section 6. The Great Gift-Giving Gamble. It's my birthday and he's positively beaming with pride. He's gotten me a present. He swears it's the perfect gift. I unwrap it with bated breath. It's a nose hair trimmer. Don't get me wrong, I appreciate the thought. Sort of. But seriously, a nose hair trimmer? It's like he reached into the depths of his mind, pulled out the first remotely practical item he could find, and called it a day. Gift giving is not his forte. He's the king of well-intentioned but utterly baffling presents. Like the time he got me a set of screwdrivers, for around the house he said. Or the year he surprised me with a subscription to a magazine about taxidermy. I still don't know how that happened. But hey, at least it's never boring. And who knows, maybe one day he'll actually surprise me with a gift that doesn't make me question his sanity. Until then, I'll just keep my expectations low and my sense of humor high. Section 7. Love, laughter, and leaving the toilet seat up. They say marriage is about compromise. It's about sharing your life with your best friend, your soulmate, your partner in crime. It's about love, laughter, and leaving the toilet seat up. Seriously, why is this such a universal struggle? It's like he's incapable of lowering the seat after he's done. It's a mystery for the ages. And don't even get me started on the toothpaste tube. Is it really that hard to squeeze from the bottom? But you know what? As frustrating as these little quirks can be, they're also what make him, well, him. And at the end of the day, I wouldn't trade him for the world. Because for all his flaws, for all his quirks, for all the times he drives me absolutely crazy, he also makes me laugh. He makes me think, he challenges me, he supports me, he loves me, and that's worth 1,000 upturned toilet seats. Section 8. Through the Looking Glass of Marriage. Marriage is a trip. It's a wild, hilarious, heartwarming journey through the looking glass of life. It's about finding someone who accepts you, flaws and all, and loving them even more for it. It's about embracing the chaos, finding the humor in the mundane, and never, ever going to bed angry. Unless, of course, he's left the toilet seat up again. So here's to all the husbands out there, the kings of the kitchen mishaps, the champions of misplaced Tupperware, the masters of laundry origami. You may drive us crazy sometimes, but we wouldn't have it any other way. Because life with you is never boring. It's a constant adventure full of laughter, love, and the occasional head-scratching moment. And that's what makes it all worthwhile. If you enjoyed this journey through the looking glass of marriage, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more heartwarming and hilarious content.